Both personal and professional relationships thrive on transparent intent. People can't meet you where you are if they don't know where you stand. You are listening to Clarity with Priya, the space where we slow down, remove noise, and get honest about what helps us build better work, better relationships, and better versions of ourselves. Today's episode is about something very simple, yet transformative. It's alignment. Because you can't expect cooperation when the other person doesn't even know what you're trying to create with them. There is a line I come back to often. People can't meet you where you are if they don't know where you stand. We want support, we want partnership, we want collaboration. But so often, we ask for these things without first aligning on intent, without saying, this is what I want, this is what I'm trying to build, this is the direction I'm moving in. And when intentions is unclear, relationships become guesswork. You get mismatched expectations, silent assumptions, unnecessary conflicts. Not because people are difficult, but because clarity never existed in the first place. Alignment breaks not in big moments, but in the quiet ones. In personal relationships, it sounds like they should know this matters to me. They should understand what I meant. In professional relationships, it becomes they didn't prioritize what I needed, they did not take ownership. We assume the other person sees the world through our lens, but your clarity is not their clarity. Everyone listens from their histories, their priorities, their pressures, their fears. If you don't articulate your intent, people will fill in the blanks, and those are often wrong. True alignment is not a one sided announcement, it's a shared understanding. It sounds like here's what I want to achieve. What does success look like for you? Are we aiming for the same outcome? What do you need from me for this to work? Where do our expectations not match? When intent is transparent, the friction reduces, the guesswork disappears, the relationship becomes lighter, more honest, more collaborative. Alignment helps people choose the right role in your life: supporter, partner, advisor, teammate, instead of forcing them into roles they never agreed to. There's a three-step structure I rely on. State your direction clearly, not emotionally, not indirectly, just plainly. Invite their perspective. What does this look like from your side? This builds psychological safety and mutual respect. Agree on the shared path or acknowledge the lack of one. Alignment does not always mean agreement. Sometimes it reveals a truth you have been avoiding. But even that truth gives you clarity, and clarity gives you your next step. When alignment becomes the foundation, relationships change. You stop resenting people for not reading your mind. You stop misinterpreting silence as disinterest. You stop expecting cooperation without communication. And in its place, you build relationships where people actually feel equipped to show up for you because they finally understand what you're asking for. Clarity in intent creates clarity in connection. Before we close, here's a question to sit with. Who in your life are you expecting cooperation from without first aligning on your intentions? You're listening to Clarity with Priya. If this episode brought you closer to yourself or with someone else, share this with someone who values clarity too.